Turn any frontend into a live, fully managed Wix website. Hey, I'm Hannah from the DevRel team. If you have been experimenting with AI tools to build websites, you've probably noticed how easy it becomes to build a beautiful frontend. With tools like Claude Design, Google Stitch, and many others, you can go from an idea to a polished design in just a few minutes. But once the design is ready, that's usually where people get stuck. Because a beautiful frontend isn't the same as real working website. You still need a way to save and manage your content, data, connect payment, pricing, everything that happens when the website is live. Now it's easier than ever to go from a design to a live site with a backend with Wix Headless Drop. Yes, it's exactly as it sounds. Design, drop your files, get a website. Let's see how it works. For this demo, I asked Claude Design to create a website for an electronic music festival. And I think it actually did a pretty good job. We've got a hero section, a lineup of DJs, event schedule, ticket card, animation. Everything looks great and ready to go. But let's try using it. I will click buy tickets, and as you can see, nothing happened. And that's because this is just a front-end, so it's not hooked up to any data or functionality. It would also be difficult to make changes since the content, like the text, is not dynamic. For example, if I want to change one of the artists or update the event schedule, I would have to make the changes manually in my code and redeploy the site. That's not how you or your clients want to manage websites. So let's change that. I will download the project to my computer, open a Wix Headless Drop, and upload it. Now, Drop takes the project and create a live Wix site for us. Since I am already signed in to my Wix account, my site is automatically saved there. If you don't have a Wix account yet, you can still use Drop and get a live preview of your site for up to 60 minutes before deciding whether to save it or not. And we are done. Let's take a look. Here we got our live website, and as you can see, it looks exactly the same. That's because Drop doesn't rebuild your frontend. It uploads it to Wix and connects it to the Wix Business Manager. Now, before this site can actually manage events and sell tickets, it needs the right business capabilities. Here on our site, we have a section with a prompt that any AI agent can use to connect our frontend to the Wix Business Solution it needs. Since it's a festival website, I will choose Events and CMS. I will copy the prompt and paste it into Claude code and let the agent enter the integration. Alright, now that it's finished, let's open the Wix Dashboard. This is where the real magic happens. Here I can manage my content, my events, my artist, or any other information on my site. Let's try it out by making a quick change. I will open the artist collection, replace one of the DJs, and let's also add a brand new one while we're here. Now we will go back to the website, and there it is, the lineup update immediately. No front-end changes, no redeploying, just updating content from the Wix dashboard. And that's really the difference. AI helped me build an amazing front-end, and Wix Headless turned it into a working website. So if you already have a front-end, whether it was built with AI or not, you can simply drop it here and get a fully working managed site. You can connect it to Wix, keep the design exactly as it is, and power it with everything your business needs. Thanks for watching.